Well, fantastic. Welcome, 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 everybody. Really great to have you here. We are kicking off a presentation. My name is Anne Turnbull. I'm so pleased to welcome you to tonight's presentation. I'm a Crown Diamond, originally from Canada, and I have been with Max now for 13 years almost, just coming up. I'll tell you a little bit more of my story as we go through, but Max has been a beautiful blessing to me, a beautiful blessing to so many people that I have introduced our company to, our products to. And I have actually been living in West Africa now for the last 7.5 years. And so I'm so thrilled that Max International has now launched in Kenya. And this is the start of our East Africa expansion. So it's a really, really exciting time to be part of what we're doing. And it's a really fantastic time to just hearing about what we're doing. So let's kick us off and welcome everyone to the call. I'm so happy that you're all here. And so Max International is a US company, and our company was established in 2007. So we've been around for 15 years, and we're a group of professionals from different walks of life, different backgrounds, different professions. We come together, and when we come together, we're not only growing our own social networks, but we're meeting so many amazing people just through being part of this company. Professor Oshinabi is with us tonight. He's an incredible medical professor. I never would have met him. We become great friends. He's very special to me. I meet so many amazing people I never would have known otherwise. And because we have incredible science-based products, we really have a very, very strong business opportunity. That's what you're going to hear about today. Now, we get to go on amazing trips. We have a lot of fun. So some of us are heading off to Ireland in about a week's time for an incredible incentive trip, and Kenya's trips are just about to start for the first trips and the first levels of recognition. So we have a lot of fun, a lot of enjoyment. And one of the best things about what we offer at Max International, and by being a part of our community, is a lot of personal development and growth. You really find that you grow as a person, and that's really important because honestly, if you're not growing, you're dying. And so we'll talk a little bit about that as well. Now, all of us come together to really follow one very important mission, and that is to empower people to build a legacy of significant change in their lives and the lives of others. And when you think about significant change, it begins with you, doesn't it? I mean, most of us want some change in our lives. And if we can have change in our lives, we can also leave a legacy for others. Now, what are people dreaming of? Well, some would love to have their dream house. Maybe they'd love to be taking more vacations. I love to travel. I love to experience new destinations. Some people would love to have more time with family, or maybe they'd love to further their education, or maybe even give their children the best education possible. Maybe they'd love to start a business, right? Or you have a business on the side, you want to raise capital for that business. You want to stay healthy and fit, or perhaps you want to create passive income through growing your investments. Well, if you see something on this page or some kind of significant change you would love to have in your life, just type it into the chat. What significant change would you want in your own life? And it's okay to say, you know what, I want all of those things. And you can have them all if you just simply take your business very seriously. That is the opportunity that Max International offers us. And so as we look at what will allow us to create that life of significant change, we really need two things. Number one is health. If we don't have our health, we really can't do much. And in fact, in today's world, we're all facing stress, we're facing pollution, we're facing so many toxins, poor diets, lack of sleep, so many things that are really affecting our health. And if you actually look at the world's leading causes of death, of the top 10 leading causes of death, 7 of them are from non-communicable diseases. And things like diabetes, heart disease, kidney disease. And when you think about those top causes of death, they're not getting smaller, they're getting bigger. They've grown in the last 10 years. So this is really a significant challenge because, again, if we don't have our health, we really cannot do much in life. And, you know, our actual health depends on the health of our individual cells. And I think we all remember that from basic biology, but basically, if our cells are not healthy, our bodies can't be healthy. I think we'd all agree with that. And the one thing that keeps our cells healthy is glutathione. So that may be a word that you have not heard before. I had never heard it before coming to Max. If you're in the health field, maybe you might have heard the word before, but for me, I'd never heard it before. And glutathione, well, what is glutathione? Glutathione is actually produced naturally in every single cell in our body. It's our body's natural defense system against all of the thousands of attacks that we face every single day. You know, attacks from toxins, from pollution, from all of the things that bombard our cells every day. If we do not have glutathione to protect our cells, we are not going to have healthy cells. And remember, if our cells are healthy, our bodies are healthy. But if our cells are not healthy, our bodies cannot be healthy. And it's glutathione that does the job of keeping our cells healthy. In fact, next to food, water, and oxygen, it is the number one thing our cells need in order to stay healthy. So what happens when we have plenty of glutathione? Well, we have amazing benefits. And as you're looking at this slide, I want you to just type the benefit that you would most love to have. All right, there's a lot of great benefits here. So type the benefit that you would most love to have. But there are so many amazing benefits of having optimal levels of glutathione. A stronger immune system, that's been so important for all of us over the last few years. It helps to reduce cellular inflammation, slows down our aging. You know, that's one for me I really love because we're all getting older and I want to remain as young and as vibrant and youthful for as long as I can. We have great energy when we have enough glutathione. Our sleep is better. Our mental focus is better. And even our performance, whether it's athletic performance, mental performance, sexual performance, every performance is better when you have optimal levels of glutathione. I see we've got some great feedback in the chat. Better performance, better energy, good sleep, performance, slowing down aging. Janet, I'm with you on that one. But guess what? Who would like to have all of these benefits? I know I'd like to have them all. And we can afford to be greedy, really, because when you have enough glutathione, you can have all of these benefits. But guess what? There's bad news because our glutathione levels go down from the age of 20. Now, I'm just guessing that we don't have anyone less than 20 years old on our call today. So that means there's bad news for all of you. You are all losing your glutathione levels. And that happens naturally due to aging. Every single decade, we lose 10 to 15% of our glutathione levels. Now, remember what I said. If we have enough glutathione, our cells are healthy. And if we don't have enough, our cells are not healthy. And so you can see that by the time you're 40, 50, 60 years old, probably we only have half or even less of the glutathione levels that we actually need to have. And so these are things that cause our glutathione levels to go down even faster. Yes, it's aging, absolutely. But if we have poor diets, alcohol, stress, we're taking medication, we're exposed to pollution, we're not getting enough sleep, all of those things cause our glutathione levels to go down even faster. So this is a really, really big deal. And in fact, almost every health challenge and disease you can imagine is associated with low glutathione. So picture a common chronic disease that you can think of in your mind. Maybe someone you know has ever had any kind of chronic issue, any kind of health challenge. Write it into the chat for me. Any health challenge you can think of, write it into the chat for me, because I can bet you that almost every single health challenge you can imagine is going to be associated with low glutathione. Diabetes, absolutely. Diabetes, that's a big one. right? When you have diabetes, you are definitely going to have low levels of glutathione. And if you can think of any more, whether it's heart disease, whether it's stroke, whether it's kidney issues, arthritis, almost every issue you can think of is associated with low glutathione. Ulcers, absolutely, bravo, you're correct. Sickle cell, yes, Helen, you're very, very correct. And I know we've got some great stories here. We're going to share them with you tonight. Yes, hypertension, exactly, Billy. Ulcers, yes. So many challenges. And, there's more bad news actually. And this continues because as we think to ourselves, well, yes, I want to raise my glutathione levels. It's not quite so easy because up to now, there's really been not much to do. Because if you take a glutathione capsule, you just swallow glutathione, it's not going to be readily available. It's not going to be bioavailable in your cells. And when you take it orally, it will just get digested. It can't actually make it into the cells where you need it the most. Remember, our cells make glutathione, right? So we can't really take it from outside. Now, some will take intravenous or injections, which is okay. It's going to be very, very short-lived. And you're going to have to take it many times in a week, and it's going to be very expensive, close to $100 for every shot that you're going to take. So that's not really very affordable or convenient for most people. And this is where Max International comes in. This is a big, big, big deal. Ribosine. Now, ribosine is not glutathione, but ribosine is what makes Max truly unique. Makes Max an incredible company. Ribosine gives our cells the nutrients that they need to make glutathione naturally. This is a big deal, and it's 300% more effective than anything else in the world. So this is pretty incredible when you actually see and understand this. Now, the inventor of ribosine, oh my goodness, what a remarkable man. We just celebrated his birthday this week. Do you know he just turned 95 years old? And he has worked his entire life on the creation of ribosine. He studied for 25 years. He did research for 25 years to create ribosine. He's been a professor for 45 years. We're now up to 50 peer-reviewed studies on ribosine. And this is a big deal because it's really hard even to get one peer-reviewed study. Ribosine is patented. There's nobody else but Max International can actually even sell it or use it in their products. And like I said, it's 300% more effective than anything else in the world at raising glutathione within the cells. So this is a really, really big deal. And when you see and understand what we have, oh my goodness, when you actually start to experience it, it's quite remarkable. And I'm going to invite a very special friend. She's an amazing, amazing lady. The first time I met her, I just saw something special in her. I knew that she was going to be incredibly successful, and she's so committed, so passionate. Please help me welcome Rose, who is going to share a little bit about the products with you. So Rose, you're welcome. Okay, you can unmute yourself. You're all set.
Morning.
Max,
if you
morning.
can kindly type there Y. Thank you everyone. Thank you, Anne. She's an amazing lady, isn't she? My name is Rose Wanjiku, and I am a proud associate of Max International Company. Now, as you've heard, our products, they're amazing. They're amazing because I personally am taking them, and I can attest to that they are very amazing. And I want to thank Mr. Herbert T. Nagasawa for his amazing products. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be here. I wouldn't actually, so many of us who have taken the products, we wouldn't be having amazing testimonies. Now, allow me to take you through to some of our amazing products. We are going to start with sorry, there is Cellgevity, there is Max 357, and all our products, they are halal certified. They are also certified by the BSCG, sorry, and also all the athletes can use them. Let me start with our main product, which is Cellgevity. It's our flagship product. It contains ribosine and 12 other ingredients like black pepper, mixed broccoli, turmeric root extract, aloe extract, and resveratrol, and many others. Now, if you're healthy and you want to remain healthy, use Cellgevity. If you're unhealthy and you want to remain healthy, use Cellgevity. If you are aging and you want to remain youthful, use Cellgevity. And lastly, if you are unhealthy and you have lost hope, use Cellgevity. Now, our products, they are not medicine, they are supplements. They do not treat, they do not cure, neither do they prevent. All we tell our customers is commit for 90 days, try and see, because we all have different bodies. Our next product is going to be Max ATP. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is my best product, because first, I wake up at 4 a.m. to read inspiration books. So I take this product every day so that I can be focused, and also to get the clarity, to get clarity. And also I work out every single day. And before working out, I take it 30 minutes before workout so I can feel energized. It is our ribosine fuel, our performance product. It helps replenish energy and fight fatigue. It neutralizes free radicals and oxidative stress, and it improves our recovery after physical exercise. Our next product, it's going to be Max and Fuse. This is for people who want to increase their nutrients in the body. Most of us, let me say most of us, because there's the time I used to only eat junk food. I don't know. Maybe some of us are allergic to vegetables. I don't know. But I love fruits. Some of you don't love fruit. So what this product does is it contains important direct and indirect antioxidants. It also supplies important vitamins and nutrients. It also supports and enhances glutathione's function. When you mix these products and Cellgevity, you'll feel amazing. And if you're unhealthy, I am sure you'll see it. You'll have great and amazing testimonies to share to everyone else. Our next product is MetaSwitch. Now this one, ladies. Oh, also men. let me. It's for all of us actually. So if you want to lose weight and you're this kind of person who don't like to go to the gym, now this is your product. It assists your metabolism to achieve weight loss goals. It promotes regular glutathione production because it contains the ribosine. It removes toxins and waste released from fat loss. It targets fat loss while building lean muscle. And ladies, if you're worried about losing your calves, worry not, because you won't. It will only target the fat, and you'll have that amazing, amazing body. Our next product is Max 357. This is for the ladies too. If you want to have a glowing face, a face with no pimples, you know, when you have that beautiful face, flawless face, you always have that confidence. You don't have to apply makeup. This is the product you should be using because it contains not only one, not only two, but 3 omegas. That is omega-3, 5, and 7 oils. It also promotes cardiovascular health. It promotes health metabolism. It supports brain, eye, and nerve function, mostly for the people who suffer from stroke. I recommend this for you. Well, I'm not a doctor, don't get me wrong, but I'm asking you, you can use that. And also the last one, ladies, anti-aging benefits for skin, hair, and health. And we have amazing, amazing testimonies. And the next product, oh, we finished. The other products, which is Max GXL and Max One, which is pure ribosine. So we have amazing testimonies from some of the associates. I myself, I also have testimony, especially I've already told you, I use the Max ATP. Every time I use it, I get energized, gives me more focus, more clarity. So, and that is one of my best products together with 357. And let's not forget Salgevity too. And if you go to different, maybe Facebook, maybe Instagram, YouTube, you'll hear amazing, amazing testimonies from different people. Now, allow me to introduce someone that believed in me when I didn't believe in myself, when I couldn't believe myself. She's my mentor, and I love her so much. Thank you so much. And let me introduce to you Anne Turnbull.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Rose. It's so wonderful to listen to you talk, and I know how passionate you are. You're really flying already. So it's great. It's great to see you grow, and to see what is going to happen for you in East Africa is just too amazing. So thank you so much for enlightening us on the products. I know that you're helping a lot of people with them already. So it's really, really fantastic. And I know how much you love your ATP and Enfuse and all of the Max products too. So that's great. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was really, really fantastic.
Thank you.
Okay, good. So we have a few people that I will invite up to speak. So the first person that I'm going to bring up, let me just check and see. You know, one thing that you'll find as you actually use these products for yourself, we're all a product of the product, and you start to share them with others, the testimonies will come fast and furious, because what these products do is really incredible. And what you will notice the difference when you use these products. So I want to invite a few people just to share their own experience with the products. So the first person I'm going to bring up is Helen, and Helen Festo is a great lady. She's a mom, she's a businesswoman, she's really, really a fantastic lady. I'm just bringing her up here for just a moment. Hopefully my ability to promote her up to panelists will work. But maybe what I may have to do, let me just see. All right, we'll see if our internet will allow me to bring her up to the top. We have a couple of associates who are ready to share today. Okay, so Helen, I'm going to just unmute you maybe from right here. Oh, here you are. Good. Okay, so go ahead, Helen, and maybe you could just introduce yourself and share your own experience with Max products. So you can unmute yourself.
Hello.
There you are. Fantastic. We can hear you loud and clear.
Max Jambo.
Max
My
Jambo.
name is Helen. I'm a mother of 4. I have a daughter who has a condition of sickle cell anemia. When I was told about Salgevity, I was excited. I went to look for it all over town to see if it can help me, I can get and help my daughter. So in the process, I managed to get someone who helped me to get the product. And within a span of 3 months, I saw a great change in my daughter. First and foremost, in a term, my daughter will go in and out hospitals, we'll say like 1 month, and then for 2 months, like 2 months, and then 1 month is when she goes to school. But most of the time we are in and out hospitals. The bills were challenging. We had issues with the finances. And when we started using Salgevity, her blood levels were usually from around 4, 3, 2. But the moment we started using Salgevity, her levels of blood changed from 4, from 3, then it went up to 8. My daughter has never gone down to 8 with Cellgevity. And another advantage that I noticed when using Cellgevity, I added Omega Max 357. She had a skin issue. Her skin, we've tried most of the high dermatologists. We've used a lot of money trying to get the best dermatologists to clear the skin. But within 1 week of Max 357, there was a great change in her skin. I can say with Max product, what I'm able to get, I get comfort. When she's in a crisis, what I'm able to do when she takes the Cellgevity, the pain reduces and she's able to do so much great. So what I'll tell most of you is that this thing is working. It has worked to my daughter. I've gone from her missing school from 2 months. Nowadays, I even don't say it's 1 month. It's less than 1 month. And we rarely visit the hospital. So since we started using Cellgevity, we've seen great change. And I will encourage more of you to use Cellgevity because it's doing wonders in my life and my family. I'm having more time with my children, and I thank Cellgevity for that. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Helen, for sharing your story. We're so happy that it's really impacting your family. Certainly, we have so many terrific results with anyone with sickle cell. And of course, as always, we never talk about Cellgevity treating or curing anything, or any Max products for that matter. But when you use our products, you will find that your health does improve. And so we're very, very happy for your experience, Helen. Thank you so much for sharing it with us. Now, I'm going to invite our next associate. He's also, oh my goodness, he's just on fire right now. He had a great experience and now he's just sharing it with everyone, and he's starting to have more and more testimonies. So I'm really happy to invite Boaz to share his own experience with us as well. So Boaz, you can unmute yourself, and there you are with your video. Fantastic. You're welcome.
Thank you. Max Jambo.
Max Jambo.
How are you this afternoon, this evening? Now, my name is Boaz. I'm Kenyan public health professional. I'm also a clinician specializing in HIV and tuberculosis, working in a government hospital in Kiambu County. I also run a private clinic in the town. So about 1 year ago, I presented with abdominal pain that couldn't be calmed by any medication. It really took a tall order on me. I couldn't eat, I was fatigued. And then later on, I had to seek intervention. When they did an investigation, they found out I had a condition called diverticulosis. Actually, the inflammation of the large intestines, causing immense pain in the abdomen, bloating, loss of appetite. So I tried all the supplements in the market, the medication, the probiotics. I couldn't improve. Then later on, a friend of mine, a surgeon, introduced me to Cellgevity. And thank God I took it with a pinch of salt. Now that I had taken many of supplements, no improvement. But when I took this Cellgevity, the first day, the second day, the third day, wow, I started feeling I'm relieved. I feel like I can eat. There's no more bloating. The pain that I was experiencing on the right side of my abdomen had gone down. I was really happy. I called him, told him I'm experiencing changes that I had not seen in my life. He told me keep on taking. And up to now, I can attest to you, Cellgevity has really worked. So it's up to this point that I decided to introduce my friends. I talked to some of my colleagues about Cellgevity, and then others showed interest, others are still contemplating, and I'm sure they'll come. So one particular guy that I introduced to, who I used to see at the government hospital, he also came to my clinic complaining about the abdominal pain that was persistent for years. Now, this gentleman, we managed to do an investigation called an abdominal ultrasound, and it revealed he had fatty liver. He had taken all the supplements, all medication, no improvement. So I decided to start him on longevity as well. This guy, the second day he came running, he actually left the car by the roadside, came to the clinic and told me, you know what, I've experienced some changes I had never known. What did you give me? I had to reveal it was that. The medicine I gave you, the supplements, I'm sure is the one that is doing the work. So kindly continue taking. I'm sure he's doing so well. So it's up to this moment that I really recommend, guys, this thing is working. You can spread the word comfortably. It has worked for me, it has worked for my patient, and I believe people will be happy. Thank you.
Wow, that is fantastic, Boaz. Thank you so much for sharing your story so articulately. And I'm really, really happy that you've experienced some relief, some improved health. And I know that many others that you're introducing the products to will be experiencing the same thing. So thank you so very much for sharing your story as well. Amazing.
Welcome.
Okay, fantastic. So let's continue on. Believe me, the more that you share the stories with people, the more wonderful results you will have. And of course, remember, we said there are two things you need to have significant change in your life. One of them is good health. We've just talked about that. And the other is income. And when you have a product like this one, you really have an opportunity to add another income stream, whether that's just to make some extra income on the side, whether you want to do something more than that and make some significant income, you have that opportunity to do either or both. And so let's take a look at these companies on the screen. Now, just type into the chat, what do these companies have in common? All right, so think about companies like Airbnb, Alibaba, Uber, Bolt, Expedia, Amazon. What do they have in common? Just type into the chat what you believe they have in common. Okay, great, great. All right, fantastic. Internet, good, good. Very nice. All right, beautiful. Yes, indeed, they have internet and networking. So they need to go together, right? And companies of the world today all rely on the internet, and the biggest companies, the biggest business models of the world today rely on connecting people, networking and connecting people with products and services. And that's exactly what we're looking at in today's economy. Today's economy is really the plug and play economy, where businesses thrive by plugging people into a system and connecting interested parties, right? So if you think about a company like Amazon as an example, it does not make the products. What it does is it connects sellers of products and services with people who want to buy them. And because it has created a platform that adds that value, Amazon now gets paid for making that connection. And that's exactly how we work at Max International. What we do, we are not Max International. We don't make the products. We don't put the prices on the products. We don't build the offices. We don't pay the commissions. Max International does that. We are actually in the people business. Our job is to share the products and the business opportunity with people. And when we share the products and we share the business opportunity with people, and we find people who are interested in the products or interested in the products and the business, we connect them into the company through us. And when you connect someone into the company who is now buying their products and enjoying the business, the company will pay you a commission based on the people you connect into the company and the people they connect into the company, and it grows like that. And as you connect more and more people into the company who are buying their products, and you are teaching them how to be successful, because in fact, the two things that we do in this business, remember, we're in the people business, is we share and we teach. We share the products and the business opportunity with people, and we teach people who want a business how to be successful. Now, as you're doing that, you are growing your organization, you are growing your network, you're connecting more and more people into the company, and they're connecting others, and they're connecting others. Everybody is buying their products from the company, and together you grow as a team. Now you can actually earn up to 4 million Kenya shillings just by creating a large network, a large team of people who are buying products. And this team can grow to thousands and thousands of people over time. It's pretty exciting. Now, what do you have to do to actually tell the company you're open for business and you can get paid? Well, remember, your job is to share the products in the business with people and to teach people who want the business how to be successful. So as people you are teaching are connecting others into the business, they're teaching others, they're being connected, and your organization, your network grows and grows, and everybody is purchasing their products. Max has to know that you are open for business. How you tell Max that you are open for business and should get paid on all of the product purchases in your network is you purchase your few products every single month. Okay, now those products are going to be worth 100 points. And that is basically about 6 weeks worth of product. All right, that will be about 12,499 shillings. You can buy more products if you wish, but 6 weeks worth of product, enough for you and someone else to share, or for you to use on your own, or to have a few products on hand for others. And once you've done that, you've told the company, I'm open for business. You can now pay me commissions on any of the people that I'm connecting into the company and any of their product purchases. So if you don't buy your products in a particular month, then you are not open for business and the company can't pay you, even if you have thousands of people who are buying products from the company that month. So that's as simple as our business model is. And remember, I said you can earn up to 4 million Kenya shillings. And in fact, as you look at this chart right here, and you see the different levels that you can earn with Max, you can see it's possible to earn, maybe 20,000, 50,000 Kenya shillings in a month, all the way up to 1 million or several million, or even up to 4 million Kenya shillings every single month. And how you earn those commissions is by teaching people how to be successful. We keep our business very, very simple. Now, I want you to look at this chart that you can see on the screen and tell me, where would you like to be in 3 years' time from now? Where do you see yourself in 3 years' time from now on this chart? So think about bronze, silver, gold, platinum. So type into the chat where you'd love to be in 3 years' time from now. Wow, we have crown diamonds in the house. Amazing, amazing. That is really, really fantastic. And wherever you'd love to be, it's perfect. Diamond, amazing, amazing. Now let's say that maybe it's 3 years from now and you've introduced perhaps 100 people into the business, all right, into the Max business. They're interested in building a business with you and with Max International. Let's say maybe 5 of those people have become diamonds. They're earning 1 million Kenya shillings every single month. Now, remember I said we do 2 things, right? We share and we teach. So as we're teaching people how to be successful, Max will reward you for teaching people how to build a business. And when they have had success, you can be earning up to 50% of whatever your personally enrolled associates are earning in the business. So if you have 5 people who are earning 1 million Kenya shillings every single month, then that could be up to 500,000, 500,000, 500,000, 500,000 Kenya shillings to you, plus your own income on this chart, and it grows from there. So as you move up the ranks, you get paid a higher percentage and you get paid on more and more of your team. And this can be a very, very significant income. So this is very exciting. Wow, I'm looking at all the diamonds, the triple diamonds, the crown diamonds. I'm seeing it happen. I'm seeing it happen. I believe, East Africa is going to be a place where there are going to be many, many diamonds birthed. We've seen it in every African country that we've grown in. Ghana, many, many diamonds and above. Nigeria, many, many diamonds and above. And now it's time for East Africa to grow and to flourish. And it's very, very possible. And, not only the money, of course, it's the impact that you'll make on people with training, with the support you're going to give them. And the company offers a lot of that. Max International is a company that really believes in personal development and growth, in training and providing support. There's an online business center. You can see everything in your business. You have of course, our beautiful office. It's not even open yet in Nairobi. The part of it that's open so far is our presentation hall, and it is really very, very special. I'd have to say it could be one of our nicest, if not the nicest offices that I've seen in this part of the world. It's really, really beautiful. So you have that. You have that as your own office here in Kenya. And so not only that, but you have business mentorship, you have professionals to work with, wonderful trips. So right now, we have started launching our first recognition events for Kenya. Those who achieve the level of bronze by July will be going to their first recognition event, beautiful gala dinner and training. And then those who achieve the level of silver by October will be going for a weekend away at a beautiful upscale resort on the coast. And the trips will continue from there. Many of us are going to Ireland next month. We've been to the Maldives, we've been to Dubai, we've been to beautiful Mombasa, we've been to Zanzibar. So many amazing, incredible trips, Peru, South Africa. And if you love to travel, you will love these trips. These are top class all the way. Very, very special. And how do you get started? Well, you get started by ordering your products. Remember what I said, you have to tell the company you're open for business, and to be open for business, you buy your few products. So you can start with as little as 12,999 Kenya shillings. All right, or you can start with more products. We're just actually about to release a large number of different packages, many different combinations, really, really fantastic packages. So you just choose the one that is best for you. If you want a larger package, it just means that you get more products at a slightly better price. And really, I think we'd all agree that our life today is the result of decisions we've made in the past. And wherever you're going to be tomorrow is going to be the result of whatever decision you make today. Now, for me, I'll share my story in just a moment. And this decision that I've made to become part of Max International has really, really changed my life. But I want to bring Rose back for just a moment. And I want her to share her own experience, her own feelings about making the decision just a short time ago to join Max. Rose, maybe you could come back for just a moment, share your story with us, and what gave you that feeling that you wanted to join, and how has the experience been so far? So we'll get your video back on. Have you share just for a moment.
Max, morning again. So let me take you back. When you started, Anne said that Max gives you the opportunity to focus on your self-development and growth. Now, a month ago, I couldn't stand in front of people. Neither could I stand like here to present to you guys. Reason being, I find it to be very absurd and funny that every time our brain, before we were born, our brain starts working. Our brain starts working before you're born. But immediately you decide to stand in front of people to make a presentation, it just decides to go off. Like, you feel stupid, you feel dumb, all kinds of things. It's just, but I thank God. I thank God I'm here right now, and I thank God that I'm able to present, to do presentations, and all that. I can thank Max. They have really supported me in each and every way I can ever think of, and I will always love and appreciate, and I will always be grateful for being part of Max. Now, a month ago, I was financially unstable. I was about to lose hope myself. And I was asking God to just give me one chance to be a better person. And one day I got a WhatsApp message from a doctor, and he was asking me to attend a market opening preview for Max. At the time, I didn't know who Max was, neither did I know what Max was, but I knew I had to meet Max. I didn't have money at the time for even for transport. So I asked one of my neighbor to help me with some money, just enough to get me to the event. And when I got there, I got to meet amazing people, one of them being Dr. Anne Mondi. I don't know whether she is here. And I got to listen to amazing testimonies that really touched my heart. And that's the time I realized this is why I had to be here. This is why I needed to be here, because I knew I would create impact not only in my community, but globally. But now looking around in the room, I didn't know anyone. And I didn't have money to go back home. So I asked God, please help me to have the courage, the confidence to just approach one person to tell them my story so that they can help me. The time I didn't have any courage or confidence. And I went back and sat down and I just looked around and I decided to approach one amazing lady. She has been there for me from day one, since I entered Max, since I entered from that room actually. And she believed in me more than I've ever believed in myself. Our crown diamond, Anne Turnbull, thank you. I told her my story, and this is what she told me. Do not underplay yourself. The best is yet to come. You'll be one of the most successful women I'll have met in Kenya. You can do it. Just believe in yourself and have hope. I told her how. How could I believe in myself? I don't even have the courage or the confidence to talk to people. And she told me, you'll be one of the best Max presenters in East Africa. So do not lose hope. And that's all I needed to hear from anybody, really. And that really touched my heart. And that's the time I realized I needed to be part of Max. After we finished talking, she helped me with some money. And oh my goodness, I'm a crybaby. Sorry. Sorry. I ordered an Uber and I went home. And when I reached home, I got to reflect on the people that I've met that day, the stories that I'd listened to. And I knew I had to be part of them, but I didn't know how, because I didn't even have the money for registration. So I called Anne and she gave me an assignment to go back to my contact list and write down 5 potential customers who would think they'll be able to afford the product. So I told them I went to these amazing events and I got to listen to some amazing testimonies. Just take my word for it, because I know this product is going to change your life. You really need it. And by the grace of God, the next day in the morning, I had 15,000 Kenya shillings. That is $150. I sent to Anne and I got registered. And ladies and gentlemen, my name is Rose Wanjiku. I am a proud member of Max International. Thank you.
Awesome. Rose, I'm happy I had the camera off, because every time I hear your story, I had to get out my own Kleenex. I was a crybaby too. You're so amazing. And I'm telling you, everyone on this call, you should see this lady present at the office. She's really, really fantastic. And you know, just growing by leaps and bounds. We've got so many wonderful, amazing people here in Kenya that are going to be growing and thriving and touching lives and impacting people. So I'm so happy that we have Rose as a beautiful member of our Max family. And Rose, thank you for sharing your story. It was really lovely. Yeah, thank you so much. Yes. And you know, for me, I'm Canadian. I'd never had my own business before. I'm a business person. I worked as an executive in sales and marketing. I did business consulting. I did extremely well in my corporate career, but I started to realize that I wanted to do something that was going to touch more people's lives and make a difference in the world. But you know, I didn't know what that could be because I was attached to my big salary on my own as a woman, and I needed my salary. So when my friend came to me to say she found something that we could be doing together, I didn't have to quit my job. I didn't have to raise a lot of capital. I said, sounds great. Let's go. And that was almost 13 years ago. And what a joyful life it's been. What a wonderful journey. You know, when you hear stories like Rose, when you hear stories from Boaz, when you hear stories from Helen, you know, I know that because of what I have got to do, that I have impacted tens and tens and tens of thousands of lives. And that has been just a beautiful, beautiful journey to be part of. When I first had the chance to come to Africa, when the US company started opening up, when Max International started opening up in Africa, I came to Ghana. That was our first African country. I just somehow fell in love. I felt like Africa was where I was meant to live my purpose on this earth. So I went back to Canada. I quit my corporate career. I moved to Ghana. Then later I moved to Nigeria when the company was expanding there. Now, like I said at the beginning of our call, I've been living in West Africa for almost 8 years. And I'm so thrilled that we are now expanding into East Africa, and I'll have the chance to spend more time here as well. It's really a blessing to know that what you're doing every single day is going to change somebody's life. And it breaks my heart. And I've heard stories this week alone. It breaks my heart when somebody loses a loved one, and maybe, just maybe, that person could have enjoyed better quality of health. Maybe they'd still be here today if we had talked to them sooner. And so I'm so passionate about sharing what we have, about empowering people to be successful in their business and their communications, because you all know people that we don't know. You all know people that need this product. You all know people who need to be empowered with confidence and with joy in their life, with purpose and with passion. You all know people who would love to be making an extra income. We don't know those people. And so we need you. We need you to be part of us and to join us so that you can connect more and more people into the mission that is Max International. You know, because every single person on this earth deserves a healthy and financially sound future. That much is for sure. And so if you've heard enough today to get started, don't hesitate, don't wait. Just get back to the person who invited you to this call and tell them, I'm ready. I'm ready. How do I get started? You might be like Rose, who didn't have the money to get started. She found customers. You might have the money right now. Start, don't delay, because we're growing very, very quickly right now. And you have the chance to be amongst the first. And guess what's going to happen? If you don't start now, and you don't have to, you can do what you like, but if you don't start now, 6 months later, a great friend of yours is going to come to you, very successful in the Max business, and saying, oh, have you heard about Max International? You should be part. And you'll have to tell them, well, I found out about it when it was just starting, but I didn't get involved. I wish I'd done it then. So don't miss your opportunity to be amongst the first. We're going to Mombasa this weekend. On Saturday, we'll be in Mombasa. If you want information on that event, just talk to the person that invited you. We're going to be at the Pride Inn Hotel, Mombasa City, along Haile Selassie Road by Royal Court Hotel, Saturday at 12 o'clock. We're working on a Kisumu event for Wednesday next week. We'll let you know if that one comes to fruition. And so it's time. We have Nairobi events, Wednesdays and Saturdays at our Max Kenya Nairobi office, Wednesdays at 5, Saturdays at 3 p.m. And we will have online events as well for those who can't get to a live event. So get started. However you need to do that, just get started. Get back to the person that invited you to the call and tell them you're excited and you're ready to go. So, great. Moses Tolu, I'm excited to meet you as well. Fantastic. Okay, so let's, I see we might have a couple of questions. So if we have a few questions, we'll just take a moment or two and ask if anyone has any questions. For those of you that attended tonight, thank you so much for being here. It's been really joyful having you. My name is Anne Turnbull. I'm a Crown Diamond with Max International. I was joined tonight by the amazing Rose Wanjiku. We had fantastic Boaz and Helen share their stories. We appreciate you. We have wonderful friends on the call. I see Diamond, Brian, and Karis from Nigeria. We have the amazing Professor Oshinabi from Nigeria. So Albert is asking, do we have products for nerve issues or for those who have had stroke? Absolutely. The product that would be fantastic for them to try. And remember, all we ever say is commit for 90 days, try and see. So what I would strongly recommend is they start on Celgevity and Max 357. Okay, Celgevity is our flagship product. It will raise glutathione in the cells, and that will help every cell in the body. For stroke or for nerve issues, add 357 if possible, because that is going to be incredible for the heart, the brain, for your nerves, your nervous system. It's really going to be fantastic. The two together will be a great combination, a great combination. So if anyone else has a question, you can type it into the chat. We're going to close up in just a moment. Great, great. Okay, so, oh, great, okay. So Elaine, thank you for your question. Where do you buy the products? So you always buy by getting back to the person that invited you to this presentation. So somebody invited you. The only way you can buy Max products is either through a Max associate, or you can become a Max associate. If you become a Max associate, you need to do it through the person that invited you to this presentation. So you can either choose to be a customer. The person who invited you can help you get started with products. We have our office in Nairobi. We deliver all over Kenya. We'll be bringing products with us this weekend in Mombasa. So if you happen to be in Mombasa, you're welcome to come to our presentation. You can pick them up right there. But otherwise, we deliver from the Nairobi office, usually same day in Nairobi or next day if it's outside of Nairobi. So that is very easy to get those products. And then Bravo, you're asking about your aunt is overweight and she's having some back problems, probably because of her weight. She would do very, very well on MetaSwitch, our Switch weight loss product. That will be a fantastic product for her. Okay, and we get some great results. We just started another 90-day challenge in Nigeria yesterday, and we'll be starting a 90-day challenge, I believe, in the next little while in Kenya as well. So with Switch or most of our products, you really want to commit for 90 days, but Switch is 100%. You want to commit for 90 days, take it the right way with a lot of water before every meal, and you will find that you start to see the fat melt away and you will start to do very, very well. You can also add Celgevity to Switch, maybe even start with Celgevity for a week or so, get a little bit of the toxins out of your system, out of your body, and then you can take Celgevity and Switch together. Because remember, Celgevity is the foundation for your good health. Celgevity will raise glutathione in the cells, and that will really be terrific for every single one of us. So I think that's all of our questions for tonight. I'm sure you may have more questions. Please get back to the person that invited you to the call. We are definitely past our time. So I'll stop it right there. And I really appreciate all of you for coming. Thank you so very much. And we will see you the next time. Bye-bye.